I went and pulled the trigger, and I got another IYV SG style guitar. Just got delivered. I'm going to open it up. As you can see right here, that's going to give me a red flag. Also, it was delivered late, which means that it might have been sitting in a warehouse, getting all heated and the neck twisting. But anyway, I'm going to cut the camera. We're going to do a close-up, and we're going to open it up right now. Wish me luck. Okay, well, we're going to deep dive on it right now. I've got my scissors and I brought my glasses because we're going to have to do some inspections. So, without further ado, les scissors, without the further ado. Oh, this one's already been cut for us. With a few strips of packing tape, like I was saying. Well, the lid came off, so that's a good sign, right? Seriously, look at this. This is protecting the body of the guitar from... I've seen pizza boxes with a thicker grade. So I'm hoping that it's not all beat up. Well, that's a good sign. The headstock isn't crunched in. And always save this because you can use it as a raincoat. As Arnold would say, I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, so first impressions. I mean, it's really, really a beautiful guitar. Yeah, the neck looks really, really nice and straight. And the frets are nice and polished, nice and smooth. There doesn't seem to be any... Ow! Just joking. I just wanted to point something out here, which I think is kind of interesting. The heel here on the back of the neck is a little lower than normal. Normally it would be sitting right about here, but this one is down about an inch. I don't know if you can really see that, but let's zoom in on that if we can. And it's got the cheapy tuners. It's like it has a nice mother of pearl inlay on the headstock. Okay, so I just put a cheap strap on this thing. It doesn't really have... It has a little neck dive, but not terrible. It's a lot more balanced. I tuned it up, and it's holding a tune. Again, I'm always amazed when these things make it through transit. I mean, you guys saw at the beginning the state of that box. I mean, a hole a foot long in the back and a crease a foot long in the front. Let's fire it up and see how it sounds. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just check out the clean sound. You know, just play some chords or whatever. I mean, obviously, guys, the strings are as dry as the Sahara Desert. I was going to say something else, but this is a channel for kids, too. But the strings are incredibly dry. The neck is dry. These are obviously garbage strings. I'm going to put some good GHS on and fire it up. The action is a teeny bit high, but not enough to bother me. It's got this Bigsby-esque early style tremolo. It feels a little spongy, but that's kind of cool. And again, the diamond head tone and the diamond head volume and a three-way toggle. So we're checking out the rhythm pickup with the clean guitar sound. I'm running it out of a Fender 25R Frontman. Just a practice amp I use around the house. I got a bunch of amps, but just a lick on the rhythm pickup. Sounds really nice. The combination. That sounds really good too. When we go to the treble pickup, it gets really thumpy. Kind of like that. It's kind of like a nice little high-end boost. All right, well, let's crank it up. Okay, so now we got some gain, as you can hear, and we will go with the rhythm pickup first. Okay, combination pickups. That's actually a really nice sound. And then, of course, the treble pickup. Let's hear how that sounds cranked up. Sounds really good. This This is a great guitar, guys, 190 bucks. Go get yourself one right now. I was really skeptical because these guitars are so inexpensive, but they're really, really great. I mean, look at the finish. This has got a beautiful finish, as you can see. It's really kind of streamlined. And actually, guys, believe it or not, for an SG style, I really dig this slant on the horns here. Because you know, on a traditional SG, it's they're equidistant and they come out the same. This has got that slant on it. I just think that's really, really nice. I actually like it. I think I like it better. Okay, so now let's try the tremolo here and see what we get with this, okay? I'm just going to play some chords. I'm going to go to the rhythm thing. I'll play some 9 chords or something. I really like it, guys. I gotta be honest with you, man. This is a great guitar. It's solid. It feels really solid. It's really well built. I know that some of the electronics are probably cheap, but that's an easy fix. And just to let you guys know, I'm not one of those guitar players who subs everything out. I just don't do it, you know. Everything that I have on my guitars is pretty much stock. Especially these IYVs, you know, it's $190, $200, $150, whatever. And I'm not going to go out and spend a lot more money, you know, juicing it up with high out pickups, bridges, blah, 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 tuning gears, etc., etc., etc. I'm not going to do that because that defeats the purpose of buying a $190 guitar. But this one is really nice, guys. And this thing is really cool. You can get some of those Fender-y kind of those tricks, you know, like you can get those, like that nice warbly thing. And of course, it dropped out of tune, which I expected it. By the way, guys, if you have one of those #2 graphite pencils that you get at anywhere, you probably have them in your drawer at home. If you just rub a little of the graphite in between the slots on the nut, just a little bit in between, that's going to keep most of your tremolo style guitars fairly in tune. And this way you don't have to be worrying about it. I really like this guitar. As you can see, it's got a very simple, I don't know if I'm getting a good angle there. There we go. It's got a very simple fulcrum here. This bridge is I'm assuming it's an aluminum piece here. It sounds like aluminum. And it just runs on a little fulcrum like this, and then of course it just rocks the bridge. It's extremely cool. Well, all in all, guys, this is a great guitar, and I am very particular when it comes to guitars. I'm a pro player. I've been playing for 50 plus years. Yeah, I love this guitar. I think this is really going to be one of my stage guitars. It's striking looking. It's really solid, guys. It has a great sound, very simple. The only caveat you might find, or the only thing that you might find challenging, is the tremolo arm sits right off of, let me get a close-up on that there. The tremolo arm sits right off of the volume knob. Could be a little bit of a problem when you're on stage and you're trying to grab at things quick. You can end up hitting the tremolo arm thinking it's your volume instead of the volume, because they're like literally a ½ inch. But all in all, guys, IYV guitar, Amazon, the guy just keeps knocking it out of the park. And quite frankly, I don't know how he makes these guitars. This is $190, so I don't know. Anyway, guys, this is the IYV SG model. I'll put the specs in the information down below. I hope this this little guitar review here really just kind of turned you guys on. You had fun with this and you dug it, and Maybe you'll get one of these. I know he kind of does things on a run. He'll make a guitar and then he'll stop making them. Anyway, guys, rock on. And as always, you know, the world is angry enough as it is. Leave nice comments, because the only thing you're going to do is get yourself deleted and prove to everybody else that you're bitter and unhappy. And that's just not my thing. Go out and make the world a better place. Do something good for somebody else, and I mean that. It'll always help you feel better about things. Play your guitar. If you have any questions or comments, guys, feel free, and I will do my best to answer them. I hope you enjoyed this, and rock on. I'll see you on the other ones, okay?